We now gotta move. This is part 13 of Nioh 3, brought up provided by Koei Tecmo Games. Apologize if I forgot to mention that earlier, but if you're watching my videos, then of course you know. Now, we're about to head into the Crucible. Uh-huh. Here we go. This one's gonna be hell, let me tell you. But
make it out of here alive?
yeah, I didn't really think they'd be sending that out. But we better move it and move it now. And besides, any help is appreciative. Nice. I always prefer the ninja more than the samurai due to his rapid movement. Oh, I see. Bruh, really? You didn't even try. Thanks for your assistance, my friend. Your assistance has always been a help. How? Suffered an unnatural death. Okay, now I'm curious by this. Right there. Alright. Yeah, I didn't think so. Gotta watch out, because the lava sucks. Nice. Seriously, what did I touch when I died? Yeah, I think I got a pretty good guess what that is. No, 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 no. Yeah, I knew it. It was because the enemy there, and if you were to touch that, then that means you're dead. This playthrough is going to be a long one, let me tell you. Did I tell you could do that? I better move fast. Now that's how you do it. It absolutely makes no sense, but I'll run it. I see. This just makes things a whole lot easier. Ow. Alright, idiot. Let's dance. And unfortunately, they're not doing so hot.
Excellent. They can't stop us now.
I better hurry and assist them before things get really dicey. No, beat the mission first, then clear out everything else. Okay. Now let's head up. But seriously, what are you doing here?
Have arrived now. But to no avail. I do wish to accompany you, but I cannot keep up amid this darkness. Venture forth and aid my lord and his company in my stead. Oh, right. Take this with you. Please save my lord.
As you command. Let's move out. Always make sure to investigate your surroundings, because you never know what could happen. What'd I tell you? What idiots! This is why using your environment is beneficial. Okay. Did I tell you could do that? Idiot. Wow, you suck. Stay dead this time. Be a good dude and stay dead this time. Should have added some fireproof talismans. Okay, so with that out of the way, we can now proceed. Now we better move fast. Is someone expecting us? We're already at level 58. What's up?
Takechio. I regret that I was unable to keep up and got separated. One such as I, who cannot kill yokai, must be a burden. Allow me to hold the enemy off here. My lord is in your care.
Consider it done. Let me check here first. Right?
So you're right. I can see why Tadakatsu spoke highly of you. If I could only unleash my full strength. No. Now is not the time for a bout. You are worthy of trust. Protect my lord. Here, take this. The path ahead is long. Do stay alert.
Helping people is what I do best. It always is. Come on, buddy, let's dance. Even in a place like this, the hot springs are still just as good. But it does give you a good view, though. Alright, we're done relaxing. Time to get back to work. I better hurry. And help anyone and everyone I can. Ow! Oh, come on! Talk about getting eviscerated. I better add resistance to fire. You wait your turn, you jerk! No, I can't reach further yet or I'm dead. So in order for me to do this, I'll have to go around. Yep, the source of it all. You gotta take out the source in order to proceed. That should do it. And that rids away all the dark source. Yeah, they've added a new gimmick here, which actually makes it a lot more troubling than it should. I better take care of this guy first. Nice effort, douchebag. Nice effort. Nice. This will be useful. I better assist those in need right now.
I have cheated death time and time again. I am the master of tactical retreats, and I will not be defeated.
Look, I'm in no mood for your BS right now. Having to micromanage and do all this crap? Yeah. I could just kill you right now. Look, we can make this easy, or we can make it harder. Your choice. And unfortunately, I'm dead. Fine. Look, we're trying to help you. Stop doing this. Thankfully, with this, once you touch it, you can respawn you.
I have cheated death time and time again. I am the master of tactical retreats, and I will not be defeated.
You really sure about that? Well, that's what you get for being stupid. Real stupid. We're trying to help you, for crying out loud. We also unlock reverse impact. Yo, you alright?
You stand before Sakai Tadatsugi, and I before the samurai who earned my lord's faith. If you've seen the battlefield, you must already know this is a lost cause. However, so long as my lord draws breath, he can rise again. I beg of you, please save him. Take this, and tread carefully.
My priority is making sure I save everyone. That's going to be my real objective. And let me tell it to you straight. Isn't that what a selfless thing you should do? Believe me, I've played Nioh enough to understand that. That's another one rescued. I'm gonna need it. Looks like we're in for a fight.
It isn't enough. The people sustain my domain. And this shining stone sustains me. How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell! I shall devour you too!
Now we face Takeda Shingen! I really don't want to do this, man. Ah, crap.
Display. This is a battle I will soon forget. You
Don't make me
fell
do
my
this.
tables with ease, but I will not go so quietly.
No, but I will stop you.
At last, got the fight. So strike.
He just had to bring that out. Yeah, whenever he does that, do not engage. Well, bring the lightning. Ah, crud. Sorry, but this has to be done. You have to be stopped. Forgive me, my lord. We've earned a lot of stuff from this.
artists. My fight will continue.
Now it's time we cleanse the Mitagahara Crucible.
Pursuit is unwise. This is the man known as the Tiger of Kai. Soldiers will be lying in wait. Thanks to you, I still draw breath. But this defeat will stay with me forever. Those who have joined our cause, those who dream of a peaceful world, we have shouldered inescapable hardships. The lives of even the most innocent have been taken. The burden of what you feel and hope for may grow heavy indeed, and you may even come to blame me. Even so, I cannot halt my advance. No matter how tarnished my image becomes, the path to peace may be long and steep. But I press onward. Onward. One step at a time. Takachio. Those with power cannot bring about peace from the wrong path. Thus, I must seize the seat of Shogun. Until then, I can ill afford to halt my advance.
We are accompanied by Narikama Tanuki via Spirit Division. We learn the Burst Break Spirit. You can repel enemy burst attacks with Guardian Spirit skills. Burst Break Spirit. Land a Guardian Spirit skill while the enemy is using a burst attack. Similar to a Style Shift Burst Break, successfully repelling the enemy will interrupt their attack and deal damage to their life and ki, while also greatly reducing their maximum ki. While an enemy is surrounded by a red aura, burst attacks can also be successfully repelled before the attack is unleashed by landing a Guardian Spirit skill.
The Crucible's been purified, but we must remain vigilant. The Crucianite is still radiating light. We should regroup as soon as possible. Please return to Hamamat's castle for now.
Consider it done. That battle took out a lot. And since we did Guess it's time for us to clean out everything else. Yeah, there's 2 of these Crucible rates. And a whole lot of Kadama to get our hands on. At least with this, much of this entire area has been completely filled up. So that means we have work that must be done. Well, time to get to work, I guess. Yeah, that mission wasn't long. Unfortunately, the way's blocked. That means in order for us to reach there, we gotta complete that mission. I'm not worried. The Kadama right now take priority. Although, to be fair, I honestly should have. What a mess this has been. Where is it? Still. Alright, now to take care of this other menace. I wonder if this means I can now be able to, you know, recede. Where are you, Kadama, buddy? Damn. They said the Kadama's around here, but I don't see it. Yep, a fiery invasion. I have to go through that again in order to unlock those. Then where are you, Kadama, buddy? I can't continue on without finding you. Forget it, I'll just have to move on. I'm right here. Let's dance, bozo. That was dumb of me to do. Ah! God damn it. I'm getting sloppy. And the only way I can get through those is already in the battle scroll. Hold on. Be right back. This stage is full of surprises, you know. Anyway, let's continue. And unfortunately... So that's where he's at, huh? Let's take care of everybody else first! Once they're dealt with, then we can get the Kodama. Sup, buddy? I had to make sure everyone was dealt with this time. This time, no interruptions. And I will have to do... Oh my god, why didn't I time it? Nice! We earned the trophy! Guardian Spirit's Aid! Third, I make mincemeat out of you! We'll have to approach it from here. I gotta deal with those Crucible rates. Okay, so we dealt with everything here. I have to do a fiery invasion on that mission. But yeah, we have to return to Hamamatsu Castle and meet with Tokugawa Ieyasu. Yeah, because the bridge is down. I don't have any other option. But wait, since I've unlocked a new Guardian Spirit... No. I need a certain other Guardian Spirit for that. Let me first warp here. I might get some answers. I might find a way to get answers. Oh dear, looks like things have gotten worse in Futamata.
This is Lord Shingen's war fan. Incredible. I feel the compassion he felt for his people. I sense his resolve to make sacrifices to save the country. We're getting closer. All soldiers have doubts and concerns. Lord Shingen must have had something close to him that holds his deepest thoughts.
Yeah, now we need to get another one. This ain't what I had in mind, but still. Oh. It's right in here. Looks like things are about to get a little dicey from here on out. Sometimes I'm not even sure why I bother. Seriously, sometimes I don't understand it. But whatever, it was a lot of work. But unfortunately, not well enough.
So you're the ferocious fighter who took down Lord Masaka here, huh? Well done.
That's it? I'm not the least bit amused, you know. Up there. Or is it right here? Head back, buddy. I gotta return back to the castle. Because all hell's about to break loose. I know it. What has happened?
Takachio. Unfortunately, we have no time to rest. Takeda's forces are on the move. Shingen's moving his army to Saigagake in the north, so that he may watch the castle. The only hope we have for victory is to aim directly for Shingen himself, but their camp is on a cliff, and it's impossible for troops or horses to attack. Shingen must be killed, Takachio. And you are the only one who can do it.
Guess this means we're about to head into it. We need to make our way to Saigagake. Yeah, I know. I feel bad, but you know that we have a responsibility. Yeah, so our next stop is Saigagake itself. Hold on a second. No jokes. Stupid thoughts. I hate having to be dealing with interruption after interruption, you know that? But the point is that we need to head here. Oh, slag. Oh boy, this is where things are gonna go down to shit. I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm a level 57 for crying out loud. Now we gotta speak with the Ieyasu.
Beyond this gate lies Saigagake. You should be able to go through Saigagake to reach the cliff tops unnoticed. There is only one way for us to defeat Shingen. The Crucianite must be destroyed. Fight well.
That surprisingly is the only logical option we've got. Let's go.
If we could just defeat Shingen, it might shed some light on Kunimatsu's transformation. Be at ease. Both Kusanagi and I are here with you.
Thank you. We now reach Saigagake. And I need to make sure I don't take any more chances. Seriously, we just bloody can't. Just need one more of this, and that's that. And I've got a lot of work to do afterwards. I like the Nakamata. No. Switch here. We have Kusanagi, Guhin, Narikama Tanuki as well as Shinobu. If only I can find out how to level these guys up so I can make them even more powerful. We have the Nahi Blade. Wait. Yeah. He needs to unlock via story progression, which is kind of the dumbest thing you could ever do. Alright. Time for us to head in. No more excuses. No more exceptions. Alright, buddy. Time for you to get up there. Get back to your brethren. I've got yours truly has work to do. That's the... Okay. You also! Yeah, go down. Ow! Do not interrupt me in my work. I don't like that, man.
There's nothing more we can do here. We've no choice but to leave things to Takeda.
No, there's always a way. And for me, I'm making sure that I get this done. You know, if you're actually pretty considerate of doing that, just don't. I'm already pissed off as is. There's two of them here, two Kadama nearby, so we should be able to get these things first. Is it up there? That's my guess. Yeah, I don't like dealing with junk like that. We gotta be discreet with our work. Yep. Well, looks like we're about to find out, huh? You know, if you were actually gonna put some effort into this, just... What, you mad, bro? Maybe you should learn to relax. Ow. Look. Can you not freaking do that? Idiot! Nice. I have to defeat Crucible Warriors. There he is. Oh, these guys have done enough for me for one day. I gotta get back to work now. Nice. We need to increase our skill capacity. What's this? We can descend, but we need to head up, not down. Listen, I'm in no mood for this. And suppose you make a mistake, it's a long way down.
Tomorrow morning we attack Hamamatsu. With yokai on our side, our enemy's defeat is all but assured.
Yeah, can you, like, not do that? I'm trying to get myself up there without dying. Thank you. Yes, I have to have these quips. Something down there, huh? Don't worry, we'll take care of that shortly. I just want to at least make sure I can be able to reach up without any issues. Bye! What an idiot. Your funeral, bozo. Alright. Now with this shrine, I can just warp back here whenever I wish. Alright, where's the Kadama buddy? Kadama buddy should be right around here. There it is. Yeah, if you do like this, you could just slow down your descent like that. It's actually pretty clever. Nani? Sometimes I'm not even sure why I bother with this garbage. Oh, hello. Okay, so I need a... If I can head up here... I get it. Okay. No! What part of no does your brainy ass don't understand? Morons. This is why I have to bother with this. Are you even trying? You know, for undead, you're not even putting in much effort. I brought it up. Okay. Yeah, that ought to do it. Alright, buddy, where are you? Is up there. Well, where are you, man? Stay in the Kadama should have been right here. Seriously, this game's starting to get on my nerves. Yeah. It's right here, but... this is why I hate doing with this. Seriously. Oh. That just saves me the time and trouble. And your aim sucks. Could it be that it's up there? That had to be it. Let me check. Aha! All that time wasting was for nothing when I realized you would have went one floor higher. Well, at least with that, we're set. Anyway, let's continue on. Okay, so our next priority is to make sure... Well, we're going to deal with a Crucible Wraith? Of course we are. No, because I don't leave until I finally complete everything. Well, not all everything, because there are some Crucible Wraiths I will have to take care of off-screen. Gonna have to play smart. These idiots up there won't know what hit them. Dealing behind damage, that's actually worth it. What idiots. Anyway. Alright, what is it this time? I guess I get wrong! I wonder if it's that an achievement. Look. Nice. Get another one. Your funeral, buddy.
The Tokugawa army's defense is stubborn. Hamamatsu will never fall if we don't send more yokai.
It's the taunt. I should have known. I'm hoping that I don't have to deal with them as a trophy achievement. But anyway, let's see. I'm getting good stuff, though. Maybe not. We'll have to head in here. Gotta move fast. At least his internet connection's normal. I can always join him for Overwatch later. But now it's time for us to continue. We can't waste time. Though I know once I'm doing DQ7, I'll find what I missed. You know... Okay. Why do I keep missing my moves? It took like multiples of these just to take your sorry ass down. Jeez. Dama's upstairs. No doubt about it. Okay, so where is what I need? Nope, 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 nope. I need that. I need my spirit force up if I'm gonna have any chance. Always love the music in Nioh 3, no doubt about it. It just adds atmosphere, you know that. Okay, let's face it. We just need to make sure to get everything out of the way. Shrine unlocked. Okay, I hate ambushes, and I definitely don't like it when people like you decide to get involved. Oregon. And unfortunately, I have to put you down. Oops, and a miss again. What? idiocy. All right. Okay, so now we gotta head this way. Look. If you're trying to attack me, if you're trying to be stupid, it's not working. Eat this. Now we better step on it fast. Yo, you heard my friend? Answer to me! Buddy, you okay? All right, good to see you. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't work. Although you could easily exploit it when you do something like this. Look at this. You head to the side, they can't touch you. Okay, butt. Okay, bucket butt. You're dead. Let me pass. And let me relax. Seriously, these videos just keep getting longer, but I don't really care. I'm having fun with this game, and I'm hoping you guys are too. Besides, being able to enjoy a game like this is just something else. Nice, another Samurai's locks. Okay, so judging by this, I'd say we're supposed to head right here? Why do I have this weird feeling that something bad's about to go down? I just know it in my gut.
Shingen's using this many spirits. I have to report this immediately.
Nice effort, douche nozzle. I mean, you didn't even try. Could this be it? A sake bottle. This must be it. But either way, I'm not taking any chances. Steel Talisman would help boost his defenses. And we learn a text, Illusionary Dragon. And yup. Everything at level 3. Ninja would give me Illusionary Dragon, increasing the amount of damage dealt to an enemy inflicted while attacking with Shadow Arts. Fine, I'll have this for now. We're now at level 62. What? Look, I'm already done with this garbage. Let's just go. We have a job to do right now, and we have to see it all through to the end. Because you guys already know we're about to have a big boss fight ahead. Your assistance is required. Let's go.
The Takeda flag will fly above Hamamatsu come morning.
I move to take Kyoto. Join me in my conquest, and Hamamatsu shall be yours. It seems our paths are at odds. Then you shall meet Ieyasu in the afterlife.
If you've been keeping up with my videos, then you should know these spirit stones are nothing but trouble. Yeah, they're trouble with a capital T. But we gotta make sure we take them down now. That's not good. Thankfully, I lowered its attack power, so that way I don't have to do too much damage. But this thing's a beast! Yes, this means it's time to bring forth a storm! Now, you asked for it! Listen! Okay, I realize his attacks aren't gonna work. I am legit gonna need a new plan. And fast. I am legitimately going to need a new plan for this. And those are the only Ochako cups I ever had. Crap. What? Listen! Stop wasting my time! I've already wasted enough. I already have weakness talismans. I don't need these needles, but what I do need is a little something that's going to help me out. Yeah. I'm going to need it. Let's do it. I'm doing what I have to do. Gotta keep going. Time to bring the lightning! Come on. Nice, you missed. Not bad. Sorry, Takeda, but you gotta be beat. It had to be done. This is here!
The Takeda are invincible. There's been no battle we could not win. Not since Kawanakajima. Is this to be my final fight? The shogunate's grip on power was lost, and people were abandoned to the flames of war. The country needed a savior, and so I raised my banners to become shogun. But disease and aging impeded my progress. I will not stop until this country is mine. And I grow impatient with my imminent death. I clutch these shining stones, praying for abundant life. I will not hesitate to make sacrifices for my people. Resolute, I hurried down my path. This old soldier lacks sufficient strength. I'm left with no recourse, but to entrust Tokugawa with my cause, and fade away. Has our ancestral blessing truly run its course? Do not defy heaven, but grow old and perish. So taught the Buddha.
What a beautiful morning. Takeda's forces seem to have begun their retreat.
We are accompanied by Kongo Jishi via Spirit Division. We also learn the skill Enhanced Style Shift. We earn the trophy, The Old Tiger Departs. What an ordeal this was.
Lord Shingen sacrificed everything for his cause, even as Lord Ieyasu desires peace. He must have realized that compassion alone would earn him nothing, after losing so many allies and suffering so many hardships. You, too, have trodden but half the road before you. Lord Shingen has been defeated, but the Dark Radiance still permeates the flow of time. Only by destroying all of the Crucianite will it be sufficiently weakened. Well then, on to the next fight. The mirror I gave you should guide your path. Speak with me again when you are prepared.
Apologies for that. Now we gotta speak to Il Naotora. Which means... But wait. There is in fact one last loose end that needs to be tied up. But why are we still all the way out here? Yeah. Let's talk.
Head where the mirror leads. Someone you must defeat will be waiting.
That light, could it be?
Let us meet again, Takashio.
The High Priest and Aratama. I shall send word.
Now where are we? When using L1 or R1 to travel through time, you can fast travel to any shrines you visited in any era within the Eternal Rift. And apparently we've traveled back to the past, to the 12th century.
This feels familiar. No mistaking it. This is Mount Kurama. And that was a great Tengu. Although something seemed gravely amiss, it appeared to be headed for Kurama Temple. Let us follow.
Yeah, Sacred Mountain Defile. That is the name of our next mission. Since we did unlock that, we'll be taking care of that. And there's a new visitor waiting for us. We can now hopefully return. Yeah, because there's still more I haven't even finished yet. Sure, we took care of Mikadagahara, but no. We're not done yet. There is, in fact, one last loose end that we need to tie up. Because next part, no, I'm not finished yet. I only finish when I make sure that I get everything done in this era. And then we move on. Yeah, we're heading back in time. Essentially, it's like... Why do I have a feeling that this is basically like a time travel story? And I still haven't unlocked the Guardian Spirit, which means we'll have to wait.
This is a sake bottle engraved with the Takeda clan's crest. It seems to be an offering to the gods, and a desperate one at that. I sense great impatience and a fear of age and illness. Takeda Shingen truly was a rare and remarkable man. He strove to become shogun, to save his people from the flames of war. Perhaps fear of his own mortality is what led him astray. You look like you know how to paint too. I, Hasegawa Nobuharu, can no longer paint myself. I wish to pass on my thoughts and techniques to you.
Now what?
Just as I envisioned. An exceptional painting of the Tiger of Kai. I am truly grateful for all of your assistance. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd like you to take this painting with you. Farewell.
This completes depicting the Tiger of Kai. And may his spirit finally be at peace. And we get a portrait of Takeda Shingen. Nice. Anyway, that is about it. Because I know for a fact, the next part I'm going to see if I can explore the entirety of this place. Because there's still so much I need to do. So much to do, so little time. But even I know there are still I have side missions to complete. Not to mention I gotta find Crucible raids. As well as this. We'll take care of them. That we promise. And yep, we'll have to return back here too, because we have spirit veins we can visit to complete. It's a lot of work, but I promise you it will be done. Because the next leg takes us to the Heian era in the year 1190. So that is it for this part of Nioh 3. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit the like button, it means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you in the next. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Product provided by Koei Tecmo Games.